Masteryhi Gaming back with another live play of the Phillies at the Washington Nationals for game number 2. For game number 3 of this doubleheader. And if you wanted my stream earlier, the Phillies won the first game 5-3. And the Phillies come to this game 33-31 in the season, and the Nationals come to game 23-43 on the 44 in the season. And yeah, I hope you win the second game of doubleheader. And we got Venti following pitching for the Phillies tonight. And we got Paola Espen pitching tonight. And yeah, so let's get into it. So make this real fast. So yeah. So let's get into this. Here we go. And Castle's on base, so we got Reese Housing coming to bat the Phillies. We got one player on first base. 0 outs, top first. Here we go. And Paola is big at the pitch, got a breeze. Right in the catch go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Paola is big, got another pitch coming up for Reese. Right in the catch go. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. And what up? We got my boy Jake in the building. He said, I got my rooms in the oven, LOL. Jake is funny, though. And Paola, Espino. Got another bitch coming for you. Get ready. That's a foul ball, and that's a 2-1. And then, Jake, you missed the first string, man. The first string, we had Lenny in there. We had my friend Naomi up in there. We had one of my subscribers, my old subscribers up in there. Chico Warren, a.k.a. King Vic, was up in there, man. Used to been that first one. And then we had Jay's Money 615 was up in there. She was in that one. And Paola Espinino. Yeah, that base coming up for you, right in catches go. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-1. This other guy called up to the face. His former team against the Angels. Really? I just saw the video you did about talking about the Mariners. I watched that video, and you say, hope your team does better. You know, get some. Yeah, y'all went through. Y'all watched that thing on the phone. Y'all went through a whole bunch of innings. Y'all only got 1 run. Y'all couldn't even beat Shea Otani. Shea Otani was striking y'all team. Y'all players out. I was like, Shea Otani's that good. But I hope y'all win the second game tonight. Because, man, y'all got to win the second game tonight, man. You say y'all under 500? Yeah, that's terrible. Because, it's terrible. It's like, man, y'all need to win the home games, man. And y'all got Bobby Ray pitching tonight? In tonight's game? Oh, my God. You got Bobby Ray pitching tonight for y'all? I hope he does well, because, man, I need that. And Paola Espinino got a pitch coming up for Ruiz, and that is a foul ball tip, and that's the 3-2. That's one count, and another foul, and then this one got another pitch of Ruiz. That's another foul ball, and still 3-2. And Paola Espinino got another pitch coming up for Ruiz, and that'll be ball 4. And Reese Hoskins is walked and will advance to first base, and Caswell will advance to second base. And also, I'm going to let you know, guys, Bryce Harper's not in the lineup tonight, so, yeah, so he might play tomorrow's game. So, I'm going to let y'all know that. But we're getting Matt Buhner a chance tonight to be in the lineup, and also, yeah, Monzoon's going to be in the lineup tonight, too. So, coming up the next event for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos coming up the bat for the Phillies. We got 50 players on first base and second base. 0 outs. Top of the first. Here we go. Yeah, y'all got a doubleheader tomorrow. Yeah. And then just tonight, y'all don't have one, but you know. So, Paola Espinino. Got a pitch coming up if you need to get ready for it. That's a strike 1. That's on 1. Yeah, so at least we know Jacob is eating good tonight. And Vail Espinito got another pitch coming up for you there. Next look at that one. And that is a foul ball, and that's 0-2. Yeah, I forgot. I looked at y'all schedule. I do have another header tomorrow. I hope y'all win the first. Yeah, I hope y'all win game 1 and 2 of the double header tomorrow. I hope y'all do. Because the Phillies just won game 1. We won the first game of the double header. Yeah, so yeah. This is game 3. This is game number 3, guys. This is the second game of the doubleheader, but it's game number 3, which is the second game of the doubleheader. So yeah. So that's why it's the second one. Yeah, that's why I see 2 mini streams today. And that is strike 3. And Nick Castellanos is out. Where's about to take one? What you eat? Me, I just finished eating dinner just a minute, like around like 5 something. I was eating some African food. So Jake, I was eating some African food. And this some type of the African food I was eating was rice and okra. So, rice with some okra with some chicken in it and stuff. That's some African food type stuff. You wouldn't understand that. Yeah, so yeah. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have JT Realtor coming up to bat for the Phillies. Got 3 players on first base and second base. One out, top of the first. Here we go. And the catcher threw a pitch over to Reese Hoskins. Oh my God. That was gonna hurt Reese. Hey. We ain't trying to hurt Reese out here. Boy. Trying to hurt Reese out here. Trying to do a pick over two. And first base, but then we're gonna talk over Reese, but then. Dang, come on man. We trying to hurt Reese out here. And Reese Hoskins is out. Reese Hoskins is out, but Kyle Sword advances to second base. Alright, so then Phil got a pitch coming over. Got a pitch coming over JT, and that's a strike 1. That's a 1-1. And Phil Esmeralda got another pitch coming for you. JT, get ready for it. The catcher caught that one. That's a ball. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. I like to watch the Taylors. They go to eat Egypt and Africa and eat camel. That's actually, but I kind of understand the food they eat. I like the birds, like, right? And Phil Esmeralda got another pitch coming for you. JT, get ready. That's a strike 2. That's a 2-2. Here we go, y'all. Whew. Yeah, Jake, my voice is not shot right now, but I was doing a 9-inning Phillies play-by-play stream earlier today at 105. That was 9 innings of my voice. So this is the second one, so really is going to be as good as it is. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So we have a scoreless game, ladies and gentlemen, and we're moving on to the bottom. We have a scoreless game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Nationals' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Nationals can do. It's their turn at the bat at the bottom of the first. And guess what, Jamie? You know that character I made called Carlos Sanchez? Carlos Sanchez just got a promotion from his manager, from his minor league manager, and his minor league manager just said that the AAA team, what's the AAA team? The AAA team, what's the name of the AAA team? The took a home run Rainiers. He got called up to the took home run Rainiers AAA team underneath the Seattle Mariners AAA division. He got called up to the Taekwondo Rainiers, which got called up because he was that good. He called off and said you couldn't go to AAA. So now now Carlos Sanchez is in AAA on the Taekwondo Rainiers, which is part of the Seattle Mariners AAA team. So now Carlos Sanchez is one step closer, Jake, to being part of the Seattle Mariners Major League team in the video game. So he's one step closer. So you never, I'm just thinking about how I was doing it when I was like you. I was thinking about you, Jake, when I was creating the character and stuff. I was thinking like, let me put on Carl Sanders on this, get drafted by Sanders. Let me do this in the video game and play out like how you can help this team out. Literally, I was thinking about it when I was creating the character, so I was thinking about it. So they keep the rice and this kind of like food and this thing. I forgot what it's called. I heard it, but it's usually yeah, satisfied in. I'm gonna show you the character, but I wouldn't show you the character, but let me show you the character. So he got to watch the Nationals on him. You got Ray Thomas, John Soto, Nick Cruz, Nick Cruz, Josh Bell, Kevin Luna, Lucas Franco, Lucas Garcia, Ernie Hernandez, and Victor Vargas. That's the Nationals lineup. And we got very Felton pitching in tonight's second game in the second game on the doubleheader tonight. So let's see how he does. So we got Lane Thompson coming at the bat for the Nationals. No National players on base. 0 outs. About one person go. And he got a pitch coming from Lane. Right, catches go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Randy Brody got another pitch coming from Lane. Right, the catches go. That's a strike 1. That's a 1-1. And Randy Brody got another pitch coming from Lane. Get ready. And catches go. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. And that's a 1-2. And Bailey Posey got another pitch coming from Lane. Get ready. When the catches go. And went up and they called it, and we saw the calling time. And Lane Thompson is out. And Lane Thomas is out. Yeah, the Warriors did won the NBA Finals yesterday. I watched the end of it and they were like, ain't no way the Celtics gonna win it. I'm glad the Celtics did not win the NBA Finals because I don't want my rivals to my Sixers to be winning. I don't want the Celtics to win it. No, I think I want the Warriors to win. So next we got coming at the bat for the Nationals. We have Juwan Soto coming at the bat for the Nationals. No National players on base. 1 out. Top of the first. Here we go. Really funny. Do a pitch to Juwan. He swings at that one. That's a foul ball. That's 0-1. And very far, he got another pitch coming from Juwan. Right, the catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. Now, Jake. Now, don't go there, Jake. Now you pushing it, Jake. You got to see what James Harden's gonna do next season. Because James Harden is working as hard as something. He's in the gym working out with his trainers and everything, trying to get his body fit and right. And he gonna come back next season for the Sixers and dominate. Because all you people out here who hating on James Harden right now, y'all better watch out. Cause next season he gonna be looking he gonna play different than he did he did last season for the Sixers, and he gonna come out playing better. You're all gonna watch out. Cause all you now, Jake, don't stop being a James Harden hater him. Don't come for my playing James Harden. Don't do that right now. You just started firing me just now just for that. Because you don't want me to start talking about how bad Lonzo Ball is for the Bulls. You don't want me going there. Because I can go there now. And we don't want to go there. So you don't want me going there. And anybody do a pitch up to and do a pitch up to that's a 5-2 and that's a 2 good. That's probably here we go. And we're going to do pitch 1, take all the outfield. Oh, they caught it. And Juan Soto is out. Yeah, because don't start now. James Harden coming back. James Harden doesn't care what the hell any of y'all say about him. He blocks that out of his brain because you know why? Because y'all hating on him. Y'all know he is. As long as you well and you know his teammates know he can do better. Know how he great he is. And y'all bunch of haters on him. So coming up next, the bat for the Nationals, we have Nick Nelson Cruz coming to bat for the Nationals. The National players on base, 2 outs, bottom of the first team. Very important to do a picture for Nelson. And that's strike 1-on-1. And very important, got another pitch coming for Nelson. Right in the catcher's gun. And that's a ball. That's a 1-1. Yeah, the James Harden is going to be so much better next season. Y'all going to see. Y'all going to see. And really important, got another pitch coming up for Nelson. He swings at that one. And that's a foul ball. And that's a 1-2. Don't worry, Jay. When my Sixers play your Bulls next season, I'm going to start dogging Lonzo Ball to the fullest. I'm going to come for his hand. I'm going to see when he start messing up in the game. I'm going to come for his hand when he start messing up in the game. And really do a big job too. And that's 3 outs for the Nationals. And we still got a scoreless game, ladies and gentlemen. And that is the end of the first. So we're moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. And it's the Phillies turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do with their turn at the bat at the top of the second. Look here, I just see what he can come up clutch. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I can do that. I can say that, yeah, but don't come with it, because I can come and talk about Lonzo, because literally. Because do I want to bring out the playoffs when your Bulls were going up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Bucks in the playoffs, and y'all didn't do so well to make it to the next round though. Y'all got eliminated in the playoffs though. Was it round 2? Was it round 3? Was it round 2? Yeah, it was round 2. Y'all got eliminated in the playoffs by the previous defending champs, the Milwaukee Bucks, and they eliminated y'all out the playoffs. Y'all didn't even have Lonzo Ball playing. Y'all still couldn't beat them. And that can say a whole lot right there. So, and on top of that, y'all ain't going. On top of that, Zach LaVine ain't coming back next season for y'all. So, what's that gonna do? What are y'all? What's the Bulls gonna do in the NBA draft? Who they gonna get that's gonna help them? Because they ain't got Zach LaVine. They ain't got the superstar no more. He going somewhere else. And then Lonzo Ball got stepped the hell on. So y'all can do something. Lonzo Ball got to make sure he don't get injured, so that way he can be able to help the team out. So that's gonna be another thing. So that's another thing. Yeah, you gotta pick a team that you're a fan of. You can't just say you're a fan of the player. You gotta be a fan of the team too. You can't just because the only time people say they're a LeBron James fan is if they're a fan of the Lakers. You gotta be a fan of the Lakers too. You gotta be a Lakers fan. And on top of that, LeBron James is not resigning with the Lakers anyway next season. So he's gonna be a free agent himself. So that's another thing. So coming out the bat for the Phillies, we have Drew Herrera coming out the bat for the Phillies. The Phillies players on base, 0 outs, top of the first, here we go. Top of the second, here we go. And Paulino got a pitch coming up, we're doing right in the catch and go. That's a ball, that's a 1-0. And Paulino got a pitch coming up, we're gonna do. And that's a foul ball, and that's a 1-1. Yeah, because the only thing that Seattle has is a WNBA team. That's the only thing Seattle has is a WNBA team. Right? Because yeah. Yeah, because LeBron James was on the Lakers, so you can't be a fan of LeBron because then he's a Lakers player. He was, but he's not going to be a Lakers player now, so we don't know what team he's going to go to. And pitch coming up for you to do. But then it's look at that one. It's that one, and that's another foul ball. And still one too. And Phillies Washington pitch up for the He's with that one. Oh, that's a good catch right there. And I do where is out. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, y'all. The only thing Seattle has is y'all got y'all Seattle Mariners for the baseball side, and then you got the Seattle Storm for the for your WNBA team. So pretty much I don't have an NBA team, but y'all got WNBA team. I gotta watch when the Chicago Sky's play the Seattle Storms whenever they play them and see how good they are, because no, they got crazy with the Seattle Storms and W18. Yeah, so next coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Bohm coming up the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. One out. Top of the second. Here we go. Phil Esposito got no pitch to Allen. And that's a strike one. That's on one. And Phil Esposito got another pitch coming before you Allen. You ready for it? Rodney catches go. And that's a ball. That's a 1-1. And Phil Esposito got another pitch coming to Allen. And you swing at that one. That's a foul ball, and that's a 1-2. Well, you can't say that. We're going to see during the season because my Eagles are stacking up right now. My Eagles right now, we having a great offseason because we getting some good players on the offseason. So we trying to make ourselves championship Super Bowl contenders now. Wait till you see my squad, how good we are this season. You gonna be seeing the Eagles are gonna be a different team now. And they're doing the outfield, and they caught it. And Alec Bohm is out. You're gonna see the Eagles are stacking up, man. If I tell you who we got on the box, who we getting, you're gonna be shocked though. And then next the bat for the Phillies, we have Barnes and Stock coming in the bat for the Phillies. The Phillies players on base, 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Phil Esposito got a pitch coming for you, boys. And that's a strike one. That's on one. Nah, Jalen Hurts ain't gonna be choking this time. Jalen Hurts is a whole different person now. And when I see the practice and stuff that he be doing, he say next day y'all say Jalen Hurts is a different person now. He's gonna throw better. He's not gonna be like missing his wide receivers and hands and stuff. He's gonna be better this time. And you got another pitch coming for you, Verson. And that is a foul ball. And that is a 1-2. Jay Hurts gonna prove everybody wrong this time. He gonna prove the Eagle Nation wrong that he has to got what it takes to be the franchise quarterback, and he gonna show the whole entire league that he's that good. So that way nobody from any other NFL team gonna come at his name. And Phil Esposito got another pitch coming from Robinson. And that is strike. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So we still have a scoreless game, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Nationals' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Nationals can do. It's their turn at the bat at the bottom of the second. If I tell you all the moves we made, you'll be shocked who we got, and you'll be like crazy. Because we got let's see who we got. We got AJ Brown from the Titans. We got him on the squad. We got AJ Brown. Let's see who else we got. It's a whole bunch of other ones I can name right now. We got a bunch of other ones. We just started a safety today. To quality to ART and something like that. We got him. We got another safety. And then we signed a bunch of other people whose names I can't remember, but we stacking up here. We getting people, man. And it's crazy we getting people, man. It's crazy. If I would tell you what our roster looking like right now, you'd be shocked right now who we getting. You'd be like, you'll be scared of the Eagles roster if I tell you right now. Actually, I am going to tell you right now since we're on that level. We're talking about that right now. No, Justin Kelly's then retiring. Justin Kelly coming back because Nick Sirianni was convincing Justin Kelly to come back. Justin Kelly was thinking about retiring, but then he figured out a way to get him to come back to play one more season with us. So Justin Kelly came back. So, you know, he's not retiring. And we also got Fletcher Cox to come back on a 1-year deal. And Boston Scott to come back on a 1-year deal. Because Fletcher Cox is going to become a free agent. We're going to go into the free agent market, and so was so was Boston Scott. They were about to go on the free agency and have other teams kind of pick them up. But you know, good thing that we signed them back, cause you know. So let me tell you who we got on our team. So we got Jason Hurts, we got Jalen Hurts, we got AJ Brown, we got Devontae Smith, we got James Bradbury. We got a quarterback, James Bradbury, from another team. We got him from the New York Giants. We got him, so he's gonna be on our squad. We got him. We got Hassan Reddick, another player we got from another team. We got Cody from the draft, Jordan Davis from the team, Devon Allen. We got Zach Pisco from another NFL team. We got him. We got Jordan Malata. We got Kazim White from another team. Yeah, and then we got Fletcher Cox. We got Jason Kelly who's still on our team. We got Carson Strong. We got him from the free agency kind of thing. We got Carson Strong. We got college. We got him on the team. He's from college and stuff. Derek Barnett. Darius Slay. Jonathan Whiteside. I don't want to keep him. Gary Contreras. We got him. Brandon Grant. Dallas Goddard. Boston Scott on the back. Anthony Harris. Josh Sweat. Lane Johnson. Johnson Curry, Morgan Goodwin, Mark Evans. I can go down this whole list. We got a whole bunch of everybody, man. You'd be like, if I go down this whole list right now, you'd be shocked as hell. So we got a lot of people on our squad. So our squad's dangerous right now. I'm just gonna say that right now. So our squad is dangerous right now. So coming at the bat for the Nationals, we got Josh Belkin at the bat for the Nationals, match for the base. 0 outs by mistake. Here we go. Then very good picture to Josh. That's a strike one. That's 0-1. Then the picture to Josh. That's a foul ball. That's a foul ball. That's 0-2. That's a foul ball. That's 0-2. And then the other picture to Josh is with that one again. Still foul ball. Foul ball. Another foul ball. Still 0-2. And then really picture another picture to Josh. And that's a ball. That's a 1-2. And really picture another picture to Josh. And I catch you called that one. That's a ball 2. And that's a 2-2. Yeah, so Jake, our team is dangerous right now. We got some players we got from other NFL teams. So you know, when we get the other teams, everybody wants to come sign here with the Eagles because we got a good coach and we got a good fan base, and that's the thing. And very funny doing another pitch up to Josh. And that's when you get that one. That's a foul ball, and it's still 2-2. And Ronnie Perry got another pitch for Joshua. He swinged that one. Oh, that's 3-2. And that's a ball. That's 3-2. He swinged that one. And Josh and Ronnie Perry doing another pitch to Josh. He swings at that one. That ball's gone. Solo home run for Josh Bell. And the Nationals get on the board. The Nationals get on the board. The kick off get on the board. And Josh Bell just got the solo home run to get the Nationals on the board in the bottom of the second. Now it's 1-0. It's 1-0 Nationals. Are you serious? A block of home run on barely 14. Really, Josh Bell? You hit a home run in the first game in game 1. Now you hit it in the second one. That was 1-0 Nationals. Are you serious right now? This dude Josh Bell is out here just hitting homers. I hope you guys can beat the Cowboys. We always beat the Cowboys anyway. The Cowboys ain't nothing to us. Coming next to bat for the Nationals, we had Kerwin Rinsey coming to the bat for National players on base. 0 outs. By mistake, here we go. Ready for the pitch up to Kerwin. And that catcher called that one. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And ready for another pitch up for Kerwin. And that catcher called that one. That's a strike 1. That's a 1-1. That's what I tell you, Jake. When you start saying stuff, that's why who wants to go play in Seattle? Cause that's why y'all traded Russell Wilson to Denver Broncos. Now you ain't even got Russell Wilson at your quarterback no more. But he in Denver now. That was the best. That's the quarterback y'all got right there. I wonder who we got quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks this season. That's the question right there. Yeah, that's the question right there. And Randy Foley has another pick coming up for Cameron. And I can't go that one. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And Randy Foley has another pick coming for Cameron. I can't go that one. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-1. And Randy Foley got another pick coming for Cameron. But that catch is gone. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And that's a 3-2. You have 2 silver holes, and then y'all got, other than Nick Foles, you got Nick Foles is good though. And everybody got a pitch coming up for Games with that one, and Durant caught that one, and Cameron Muncie is out. And 2 silver last 10 years, you know. What the problem is, neither of our teams made it to the Super Bowl last year. So none of our teams made it to the Super Bowl last year. My Eagles didn't make it past the first round of the playoffs. Your team didn't even make, I don't know, make it to the playoffs. So you didn't make it to the Super Bowl last year. It was so think about that. And not even the Dallas Cowboys could beat the Eagles. They couldn't even beat the Eagles anyway. And the Dallas Cowboys didn't even make it to the Super Bowl either. So technically, all our teams didn't make it there. So now you got to think about that. So that's the question of the day is you can't talk when you haven't made it to the Super Bowl in how many years? When's the last time the Seattle Seahawks made it to the Super Bowl, Jake? When's the last time? Yeah, so really probably got another pitch coming up for Miguel Fuego. And there's no extra plays on base, 1 out. So on the second, here we go. Ready for the pitch of Miguel, and that's a strike 1-on-1. And ready for the pitch of Miguel, and that's a foul ball, and that's 0-2. And ready for the pitch of Miguel right there, and he swings and hits, and it goes to the outfield. And the outfield goes back in time. And that's a base hit. And Miguel Fuego made it to first base. They have 3 outfielders messing up in the second game. Yeah, that's 2014. Y'all made it to the Super Bowl. But have y'all been to the Super Bowl since beyond 2014? Did y'all make it to the Super Bowl in 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018? Have y'all made it to the Super Bowl from 2015 on? Have y'all been back to the Super Bowl since 2015 on? No, you haven't. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's the question of the day. Coming up next, the bat for the Nationals, we have Luis Garcia coming up the bat for the Nationals. We got one national player on first base, 1 out. 5 in the second. Here we go. Ready for the pitch up to Lewis. And that's a swing and a miss. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 1-on-1. And ready for to do another pitch up for Lewis. He swing at that one. That's a foul ball, and that's 0-2. Right, so you can't be talking though. And good thing the Eagles don't have y'all on the schedule. They're gonna be down. Ready for he got no pitch coming for Lewis, right in the catch is go. And he swing at that one. That's another foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Good thing we don't have y'all on the schedule. Thank God we don't, because you know we don't have to face y'all though. And that is strike 3, and Lewis Garcia is out. Yep, all these games right here, we ain't got the Seahawks on the schedule at all. That's a good thing, cause that's a good thing. And that's the bat for the Nationals right here. And the other is. And the bat for the Nationals. Got one national player on first base. 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Here we go. And here. And the pitch coming and it's that one. That's a foul ball. That's on. That's a foul ball. That's on one. Let's see what I got. Let's see. Oh yeah, all these good teams on here. Yeah, I got this on the screen. Good thing, cause you gotta win up face another y'all, so that's a good thing right there. And really probably did another page up for you. And that catcher called that one, and that's a ball. That's a 1-1. And really probably got another page gonna be here. And catcher called that one. That's a ball too. That's a 2-1. Nah, I could tell. Yeah, cause right now, Terrell Owens is playing fantasy football. I heard Terrell Owens is playing fantasy football. You know the fantasy football league that they have where they got a bunch of games, so it's like the games be on TV or something. He playing fantasy football, like real life fantasy football at age 44. And you know fantasy football is the one where the fans pick the plays that the players would do on the field. They pick the plays and then the players actually go in the inside arena when they're playing fantasy football and the fans pick their plays and they actually do them. And that's what Terrell Owens is saying. And anybody got that face coming up for here. And that's a strike 2. That's a 2-2. And ready for the there, and he goes right into the play, and I do recall that one. And the score is the Phillies have 0 runs, the Nationals have 1 run, and that's the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do with their turn at the bat at the top of the third. Yeah, because see now Jake is talking because see there. Yeah, I kind of forgot that Lenny is a Chicago Bulls fan. I remember I was coming for his neck for about then. So Lenny's a Chicago Bulls fan, but I don't even know what NBA team you are a fan of anyway, man. Anyway, Jake. Anyway, we don't know what NBA team you are a fan of anyway. You gotta tell us what NBA team you are a fan of, not the player, but the team itself. Yeah, because Yeah, because you got big ones, as. Because that way we can know. Man, the Phillies got to get it together, man. We was doing so good in game 1, the doubleheader, which is game number 2 in the first game of the doubleheader. Now we got to do good in game 3, the second game of the doubleheader. We got to do good. We got to come on there. When it's our turn at the top of the third, the Phillies got to get it together, man. The Phillies always never do good in the second game of a doubleheader. They never do. And when the Phillies had their doubleheader on Mother's Day at home, and the Citibank Park, they won the first game with the doubleheader, then they lost the second game with the doubleheader. So I hope they don't have the same results like they can. They just can't do well on the second doubleheader game, because I'm like, how can you do good in the first and the second when y'all just playing bad? I just hope it don't be like the same result. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Matt Beauty coming up the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Viola Espinito got a pitch coming for you, man. Get ready. And that is a strike 1. That's on 1. And Espinito got another pitch coming for you, man. Get ready for it. And that's a strike 2, and that's 0-2. And Espinito got another pitch coming for you, man. Get ready. Right, his catcher's go. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. See, we should save all the basketball talk for, like, when I do my Sixers streams and stuff, so we can talk about all this stuff. Yeah. We should say that for there. And we got another pitch coming. We gotta get ready for it. Running catches go. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-2. And Espinito got another pitch coming from that. And then that ball is going deep to right, deep in the field. It's going way back there. It's going. And that ball is out of here. Solo home run from Matt Bearden. Matt Bearden got the Phillies on the ball with the solo home run from Matt Bearden. The kicker to get the Phillies the first wins, first scoring. First score and it's on the top of the third. Now we got a tie baseball game, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks to Matt Burney's solo home run to get the Phillies on the board in the top of the third. The Phillies have 1 run, the Nationals have 1 run, and we got a tie baseball game, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. Let's see the rest of the team can follow suit after that. So we got Wazoo coming to bat for the Phillies. No Phillies players on base. 0 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Hill and Espinito got a pitch coming up for you. And then that's a ball. And the catch goes down. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Hill and Espinito got another pitch coming for you. And right in the catch is go. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. And Hill and Espinito got another pitch coming up for you. And then right in the catch is go. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-0. And here is we got a little pitch coming up for you. And that is a ball, and that's a ball 4. And Ronzo is walked and will advance to first base. So you'll be here for the 6 strings. You better come for those. Because you gotta see how my team's gonna do, man. I'm gonna show you. Nobody can guard you other than me. That's all I'm gonna say. Nobody can guard that man. Nobody can stop my boy Tyrese Maxey when he's fast because he speeds legs. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Seward coming up the bat for the Phillies. We got 1 free player on first base, 0 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Paolo Espinito got a pitch coming up for Kyle. Right in the catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Paolo Espinito got a pitch coming up for you, Kyle. Get ready. And that's a ball 2. And that's a 2-0. And the ball was out of play. And Mazu advances to second base. And Jake just wanted to speak because Jake is funny. And even though Jake's my YouTube fan, he's funny sometimes. And Jake can be funny, man. He never don't have that banter there, but he's just trying to move point and like banter with a YouTube fan, like doing that because it's the insights and stuff. And Espinito got another pitch coming for you, Kyle. Get ready. Running catches go. And that's a strike 1. That's a 2-1. They got for the 2 legs. And Espinito got a bigger pitch coming for you, Kyle. Get ready for it. Kyle swings at that one. And that's a foul ball. And it's a 2-2. And then Espinito got a pitch coming for you, Kyle. He swings at that one. And that's another foul ball, and it's still 2-2. We got more fans at the national game this time at nighttime. In the afternoon, there wasn't even a lot of people here. And Espinito got a pitch for Kyle. They tried to throw it out, tried to throw the ball, but they couldn't get it. It's out of play. And Kyle Swimmer advances to second base. And Monsoon advances to home plate and scores a run. And the Phillies have taken the lead in the top of the third. Thanks to Monsoon. So the Phillies got 2 runs. The Nationals got 1 run. And the Phillies have taken the lead in the top of the third. And Kyle Swimmer advances. Kyle Swimmer is safe and will stay at. Kyle Swimmer advances and cricket the ball back down. And Kyle Swimmer will stay at second base. Now y'all watching Nationals all offense defense is messing up now. Coming on next to bat for the Phillies, we have Reese Hoskins coming up to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 Philly player on second base with 0 outs, top of the third. Here we go. And Paolo Espinito got a pitch because Reese get ready. Ronnie catches go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And where Jake at? Jake went gone. We went ghosting like that. And Paolo Espinito got a pitch for JT for Reese. He's winning that one. Oh. And Reese Hoskins they couldn't get the ball back in play. And Reese Hoskins advances. It's safe and it was safe and will stay at first base. And Kyle Swimmer will advance on to and will get extra innings and will advance to third base. The outfielder couldn't catch that baseball. I'm gonna hold the ball. Look at that. Yeah, he couldn't even get that. Look at that. Y'all messing up big time. So we got Reese Hoskins on first base. We got Kyle Swimmer on third base. Oh, we got runners at the corners. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos coming to bat for the Phillies. We got the Philly players on first base and third base. 0 out, top of the third. Here we go. Hello, Espinito got a pitch coming for Nick. Get ready. And that's a foul ball, and that's on 1. And hello, Espinito got a pitch coming for Nick. Get ready. And the catcher's go. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And Phillies we have to do another picture for Nick. Couldn't make it in time, and Nick Castellanos is safe and will stay at first base. But Castro comes in the home plate and scores a run. And the Phillies got the third run scored in the top of got the third run score in the game. Got a third run score in the top of the third by Castro. Castro scores scores a run. Scores the run to take us to give us the score the third run to give us the extend our lead in the top of the third. So the scores the Phillies have 3 runs, the Nationals have 1 run, and the Phillies have advanced their lead in the top of the third. Thanks to Kyle Swimmer. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have JT Ramirez coming to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 Philly player on first base, 1 out, top of the third. Here we go. Espinito got a pitch coming from you, JT. And that is a foul ball, and that's on 1. And Espinito got another pitch coming up for you, JT. Get ready for it. And a swing and a miss, and that's strike 2, and that's 0-2. And Espinito got another pitch coming to you, JT. Ronnie catches glove, that's a ball, that's a 1-2. And Espinito got another pitch coming to you, JT. Get ready for the running catcher's going. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-2. And that's real. Got a picture of JT. And that's swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And JT Ramirez is out. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Adul Herrera coming up to bat for the Phillies. We have one Philly player on first base, 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. And as we got a pitch going to get ready. Right, the catcher's good. That's a strike 1. That's on 1. And here, as we got a pitch going for you, Adul. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. And the score is the Phillies have the Phillies have 3 runs. The Nationals have 1 run. And we're moving on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Nationals' turn of the bat. Let's see what the Nationals can do with their turn of the bat at the bottom of the third. And I think Matt Vernon hit his home run in the game just to give us that lead, though. Shout out to Matt Vernon for doing that. Since the Nationals want to hit a home run, since Josh Bell want to hit a home, Matt Vernon's like, I can hit a home run too, and he did it. It's like, yeah, you did. If you want to hit a home run, Josh Bell, I can hit a home run too. If you can hit a home run, I can hit a home run better. You can hit a home run that can do better than you. Matt Vernon said, let me do what Josh Bell just did. Let me hit a home run, and he did that. Yeah, that's what he did. Now the Phillies are out 3-1. The Nationals are down 2 runs already. We are 3-1 on these Nationals. Nationals suck. Nationals do suck though. Not gonna lie. If the Phillies win the second game with a doubleheader, will be 34 and 31 on the season, and then the Nationals will drop down to 23 and 45 on the season. Yeah, because right now they're 23 and 44. He lost game 1. They lose game 2. That's gonna just we're gonna hold it over their head that they lost doubleheader, and then they got to try again tomorrow, try to win game 4, and then they got to win game 5 on Sunday. And if they don't win those 2, that's it. We sweep the Nationals, and that way Boxover will hold this over his former team that him and his Philly squad are just a better team. He will hold it over their head. They're better than them. Here we go, guys. Here we go. So we have Victor Roberts coming to bat for the National players on base, 0 outs. Top bottom of the third. Here we go. And really probably do a picture for Victor. Probably catch it up. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And really probably do another picture for Victor. That's a strike 1. That's a 1-1. So the first one was a strike 1-1. The second one was a ball. That's a 1-1. And really probably do another picture for Victor. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2, and that's a 1-2. And really probably do another picture for Victor. Right now, catcher's good. That's a ball 2, and that's a 2-2. Guys, I got no more something to do. He ain't playing, so that's the only time I want to do is if he plays. He's mine of them. And really probably got another picture for Victor. And that is swinging and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Victor Roberts is out. Coming up next to bat for the Nationals, we have Lane Thomas. Thomas comes to bat for the Nationals. The National players on base. 1 out, bottom of the 3rd. Here we go. Ready for it, ready to do a pitch up for Lane. And now it's a strike 1 is on 1. And really well, got another pitch coming. Ready, get ready. Right now, catch is go. And that's a ball. That's a 1-1. And very well, got another pitch coming up for you. Right now, catch and we swing that one. And that is a foul ball, and that is a 1-2. And really probably got another pitch coming up for Ray. He swing that one out here, and Matt Billy caught that one. And Lane Thomas is out. Coming up next to bat for the Nationals, we have Juan Soto. Coming to bat for the Nationals. National players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd. Here we go. And really probably got another pitch coming up for Juwan. Right now, catch is low. And that's strike 1. That's on 1. And very probably got another pitch coming up for Juwan. Right now, catch is low. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And very probably got another pitch coming up for Juwan. Right now, and he swings at that one. And we started to call that down to the very body, and he stepped in the bag. And that is 3 outs for the Nationals. And the score is the Phillies have 3 runs, the Nationals have 1 run, and that's the end of the 3rd, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the 4th inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies' turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do with their turn to bat at the top of the 4th. Here we go, guys. We have Alabama coming up the bat for the Phillies. No big players on base. 0 outs. Top of the fourth. Here we go. Payola. Espinito. Got a base coming up for you. Get ready. That's strike one. That's on one. And Payola. Espinito. Got a base coming up for you. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two. That's on 1-2. And Payola, Espinito got a pitch coming for you ready. Swing at that one. And then the first come on the line. And that ball is out. So come on, that's the bat for the Phillies. We have Violence and Stock coming to the bat for the Phillies. No big players on base. One out. Top of the fourth. Here we go. Payola, Espinito got a pitch coming up for you, Violence. Get ready for it. And that's strike one. That's on one. And Payola, Espinito got another pitch coming for you, Violence. Running catcher's gone. And that's a ball. That's a 1-1. And Espinito got another pitch coming for you, Violence. You swing at that one. On top of that. And Violence and Stock is out. And that's the bat for the Phillies. We have Matt Buehler coming to the bat for the Phillies. No big players on base. 2 outs. Top of the ball. Here we go. Payola, Espinito got a pitch coming up for you. Get ready. Run these catches go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Payola, Espinito got another pitch coming up for you. Get ready. Run the catches go. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. Payola, Espinito got another pitch coming for you. Run the catches go. That's a strike 1. That's a 2-1. Payola, Espinito got another pitch coming for you. Get ready for it. Run the catches go. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-1. And Payola, Espinito got another pitch coming for you. You messed with that one. And that is a foul ball. And that's 3-2. That's a full count. And Payola, Espinito got another pitch coming for you. Get ready for running catches go. And that's ball 4. And Matt Buehler is walked and will advance to first base. Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Guillermo Ronzo. Coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got one free player on first base, 2 outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. You have Payola, Espinito got a pitch coming. Get ready for you, Guillermo. Guillermo swing at that one. That's a foul ball. That's on 1. Payola, Espinito got another pitch coming for you. Got another pitch coming for you. You ready? Right, you swing at that one. Oh, come on. Right in the bag. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. And the score is the Phillies have 3 runs. The Nationals have 1 run. And then moving on to the bottom of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn at the bat. I mean, it's the Nationals turn at the bat. Let's see what the Nationals can do with their turn at the bat at the bottom of the fourth. Oh, you said who's winning right now? Who's winning right now? Came in. The Phillies are winning right now because the score is the Phillies have 3 runs, the Nationals have 1 run, so the Phillies are on top. Yeah, the Phillies are 3-1 because the Phillies have 3 runs already. And why? Because one of those runs we got a home run. We got a home run by Matt Beard hit a home run in the game. So now and then we got 2 runs scored by 2 Philly players. So now it's 3-1. The Phillies are on top 3-1. So the Phillies are ahead now. The Phillies got 3 runs on their scoring line, and the Nationals only got 1 run. They only got 1 run off for Josh Bell on home run. Yeah, that's the only way they got there. Shout out to the 3 people watching. They were 2 ways. I'm in the video. I know, right? 3-1. So we're the bottom of the fourth right now. So it's the Nationals turn up. Here we go, guys. You ready for this one? So we have Nelson Cruz coming up the bat for the Nationals. The National players on base, 0 outs. Bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Bailey Pauly doing a pitch up to Nelson. When that catch is done, that's a ball. That's a 1-0. You know, we don't got the Yankees on our schedule, though. It's going by the schedule that you have set up for the team for the season. So we have Bailey Pauly coming up we got Bailey Pauly got another base coming up for Nelson. Another base coming up for Nelson. That's when we get ready. And that is strike 1. And that's a foul ball, and that's a 1-1. And Bailey Pauly got another base coming up for Nelson. Get ready. All right, that catch is done. And that's a ball 2, and that's a 2-1. And you gotta remember this one, King Vid. This is a 5-game series, so we're gonna play the Nationals for 2 more games tomorrow and Sunday. So it's a 5-game series right here. That's why tonight's a doubleheader. So today is a doubleheader. So and ready for the pitch up for Nelson. Let's get ready. And that's a foul ball. And that's a 2-2. And ready, probably got enough pitch, get ready, enough pitch coming up for you know to get ready. Right, that catch is good. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. Soon as King comes in, he leaves right there. The very probably got enough pitch coming up for Nelson. And that is ball 4. And Nelson Cruz is walked and will advance to first base for the Nationals. Yeah, everybody just walked the batter. Oh, God, here comes Josh Bell. He about to knock a little home run over here. Of you. Right there, 1. About to do another one. Going next to bat for the Nationals, we have Josh Bell. Coming to bat for the Nationals, we got 1 National player on first base, 0 outs. Bottom of the 4th, and here we go. And ready, probably got a pitch coming up for you, Josh. Get ready. Right now, catch is good. And that's all down to the straight 1-1. I'm not sure. And then that's a ball. That's a 1-0. And ready, probably got another pitch coming up for Josh. That ball's going. And way back there, that ball is gone. Second solo home run for Josh Bell. And the Nationals had tied the game up. And Josh Bell has tied the game up for the Washington Nationals. And he tied the game up on the bottom of the phone. The Phillies had 3 runs, the Nationals had 3 runs, and we got a tie baseball game, ladies and gentlemen. Josh Bell just did a second walk up home. Josh Bell just did a second walk up home run on you, very probably. You just you got him in second, like really. Josh Bell's hot tonight because his whole rest of the team is so shitty, but he hot tonight. This is the second walk up home run he did on Vandy Farley. Yo. Next to bat for the Nationals, we had Kerwin Wilson coming to bat for the Nationals. The National players on base. 0 out, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Very cool. Got a base coming for you, Kerwin. And that's a foul ball, and that's 0-1. Okay, we're gonna call Josh Bell then we're gonna call Josh Bell the vice over 2.0 for we're gonna call him the new vice harbor for the Washington Nationals right now. We're gonna call him there. And then we're probably got a pitch coming for you, and that is a strike 2, and that's 0-2.
You want some salad? Some salad downstairs.
Mm-hmm. And really probably got another pitch coming for Hayward. And that is and that first one was a ball, that's a 1-2, second one was a foul ball, and that's still 1-2. And really probably got another pitch coming up for Kelly. He's winning that one, and the ball hits the dirt. And Kerwin Wilson advances to first base. And the Phillies outfielders could not catch that baseball. He really just dropped to the dirt. Really though? And the Phillies outfielders doing tonight. Like, why y'all playing like that? And the captain, JT Williams, coming up to the mound to talk to the bench and Vandy Farley. And then next to bat for the Nationals, we have Mikael Franco coming up to the bat for the Nationals. We got 1 national player on first base, 0 outs. Bottom of the fourth, here we go. And very Franco got a pitch coming with Mikael. Right, and swing and a miss, and that's strike 1, that's 1-1. Mikael go took a timeout. And then he's on the other pitch together. He's swinging that one. Come on, catch that. Oh, and then he's got to call that one. And Mikael Franco is out. And then that's the bat for the Nationals. We have Luis Garcia coming to the bat for the Nationals. You got 1 national player on first base, 1 out. The bottom of the fourth, here we go. Ready for it. Got a pitch coming for Luis. Get ready. Right, that catch is gone. That's strike 1. That's on 1. And really got that bitch coming up for Lewis, right? And he swings that, and it goes down Peter. And Lewis Garcia advances to first base. And Caleb runs to advances to second base. I'm talking about that. That's the bat for the Nationals. We got Herrera, Alderenza coming to bat for the Nationals. We got National players on first base and second base. One out, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Ready for a good pitch in the air. Doing the second base, doing the first. Double play! And that's 3 outs for the Nationals. So the score is the Phillies had 3 runs. The Nationals had 3 runs. And we got a tied baseball game, ladies and gentlemen. And that is the end of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the 5th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. It's their turn at the bat at the top of the 5th. And we had Castro coming at the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies players on base. 0 out. Top of the 5th. Here we go. And we have Viola as got no pitch coming for Castro with that one. And that's a foul ball, and that's on 1. And Viola as got no pitch coming for Get ready for it. And ready comes go. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And Viola as got no pitch coming for Castro with that one. Right into the dirt. Castro running. Oh, it slides into second base. Go ahead, Castro. Slide right into second base. You lost your helmet on that one. But Castro is out. Trying to steal second. And Castro is out. Castro was trying to steal second. Trying to go for 2. Should have stayed at the first base, Kyle. You shouldn't have shot for two, man. Shouldn't have shot for two. It's a bad idea. That's the bat for the Phillies. We have Reese Houston coming with the bat for the Phillies. Got no free players on base. One out, top of the fifth. Here we go. POS, we either got a pitch coming to Reese. Get ready. Ready, catcher's gun. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. POS, we either got a pitch coming for you Reese. Get ready. Reese swing at that one. And that's going right into the stands. And that's a foul ball. And that's a 1-1. And SBU got a pitch coming to Reese. Get ready. Ready, and he swing at that one. And that's another foul ball. And that's a 1-2. And POSBU got a pitch coming to Reese. Get ready. Right, the catcher's gone. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-2. And POSBU got a pitch coming to Reese. Right, the catcher's gone. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. And POSBU got a pitch coming to Reese. Reese swing at that one. That's another foul ball and it's still 3-2. And POSBU got a pitch coming to Reese. Reese swing at that one. And that is strike 3, and Reese Hoskins is out. That's the bat for the Phillies. We have Nick Castellanos coming next. The bat for the Phillies. We got no free players on base. 2 outs. About the top of the bench. Here we go. And Piero Espino got a pitch coming. Got a pitch for you, Nick. Get ready. Ready, catcher's gun. That's a strike 1. That's on 1. And Piero Espino got a pitch coming for you, Nick. Get ready. And that is a swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That's a 1. That's a 0-2. And the second one's a foul ball, and that's 0-2. And realize we got another pitch coming. Nick swings at that one. That's another foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And realize we got another pitch coming. Nick swings at that one. That's high in the air. And that's 3 outs for the Nationals. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. And the score is the Phillies had 3 runs. The Nationals had 3 runs. Tie baseball game, ladies and gentlemen. And we're moving on to the bottom of the 5th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Nationals' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Nationals can do with their turn at the bat at the bottom of the 5th. That's all the Dodger game. She's in the 7 game. Like, what kind of game y'all in? What game are y'all in? Coming up next, the bat for the Nationals. We have Victor Roberts coming up the bat for the Nationals. We have no national players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the fifth. Here we go. And really, folks, he got a pitch coming from Victor. And he swing at that one. That's going all the way into the stands right there. And that's a foul ball. That's on one. And Barry Brody got another pitch coming up for Victor. He swing that one. Oh, somebody catch that. And yeah, Robinson caught that one. And Victor Roberts is out. Coming up next, the bat for the Nationals, we have Lane Thomas coming up the bat for the Nationals. The National players on base. 1 out. Bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Ready for it. You got a pitch coming. Get ready for it. Running catch is good. And that's a ball. That's a 1-0. And really for it. You got another pitch coming. Right there. For you. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. That's strike 1. And that's a 1-1. And very important, got a pitch to be right to catch is gone. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And very important, got another pitch coming up for you. Get ready for it. Right to catch is gone. That's a strike 2. That's a 2-2. And very important, got another pitch coming away. Right to catch is gone. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. And ready for what you got another pitch coming for you. Get ready. And he swing at that one. Oh, and the other one caught that. Throws the first. 3,000 in time. And Lane Thomas is out. Coming up next, the bat for the Nationals. We have Juan Soto coming to bat for the Nationals. We have no national players on base. 2 outs. Top of the fifth. Here we go. And very, okay, so, and very fault, he got a pitch coming to Juan. Right, he swung at that one. Right, catch it. Somebody catch it. Come on. Matt Ben caught that one. And that is 3 outs for the Nationals. And the score is the Phillies had 3 runs. The Nationals had 3 runs. And that is the end of the 5th, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the 6th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do with their turn at the bat at the top of the 6th. So count up the bat for the Phillies. We have JT Red count the bat for the Phillies. No players on base. 2 outs, top of 6. Here we go. And here's the Reds no pitch up for JT swing that one. When the offense caught that one, and JT Red was his out. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Adu Herrera coming up the bat for the Phillies. No big players on base. 1 out, top of the 6. Here we go. Erasmo Ramirez got a pitch to the field goal. Right catch is gone. That's a strike 1. That's on 1. Erasmo Ramirez got a pitch to the field goal. Right catch is with that one. Oh, he caught that. And the duo Herrera is out. That's the bat for the Phillies. We have Alec Boone coming to the bat for the Phillies. No big players on base. 2 outs, top of 6. Here we go. Here's Simone Ramirez. Got another pitch coming up for you. For you, Alec Gironi. Finally catches good. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. Here's Simone Ramirez. Got another pitch coming for you, Alec Gironi. And yeah, swing that one. Oh, second one. Oh. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. The score is the Phillies had 3 runs, the Nationals had 3 runs, and now and move on to the bottom of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Nationals' turn of the bat. Let's see what the Nationals can do with their turn of the bat at the bottom of the 6th. And guys, we have Nick Nelson coming out the pitch for the Phillies, and Nick Nelson is a good pitcher that we have. You guys on deck there in Oakland A's. Coming up the bat for the Nationals, we have Nelson Cruz coming up the bat for the Nationals. We have the National players on base, 0 out, top bottom of the 6th. Here we go. Nick Nelson got a pitch coming up for Nelson. You ready? Everybody that catches good. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Nick Nelson got another pitch coming up for Nelson. Right to catch is good. That's a strike 1. That's a 1-1. And Nick Nelson got a pitch coming up for Nelson Cruz. Let's get ready. Right, and that catch is good. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And Nick Nelson got a pitch coming up for Nelson Cruz. Right, that catch is good. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-1. And Nick Nelson got another pitch coming up for Nelson Cruz. And that is ball 4. And Nelson Cruz is walked and will advance to first base. Oh God, that's the guy that hit the second. For the team. Coming up next to bat for the Nationals, we got Josh Bell coming to bat for the Nationals. We have one National player on first base, 0 out, bottom of the 6th. Here we go. But Josh Bell hit another one of this game. Was like, you know what, this dude just can't be. So, and Nick Nelson got a pitch coming up for Josh. Right, that catch is good. And that's a ball, and that's a 1-0. And Nick Nelson got another pitch coming up for Josh. Right, that catch is good. And that's a ball 2, and that's a 2-0. Yeah, Nick Nelson got another pitch coming up for Josh. Right, that catch is good. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-0. And Nick Nelson got another pitch coming up for Josh. And that's a ball 4. And Nick Nelson, that's ball 4. And Josh Bell is walked and will advance to first base. And Nelson Cruz will advance to second base. And the next to bat for the Nationals, we have Luis Garcia coming up to bat for the Nationals. We got National players on first base and second base, 0 outs, bottom of the 6th. Here we go. 6 right there. We got Kevin Cruz coming to bat for the Nationals. We got national players on first base and second base, 0 out. 5 and 6, here we go. And then Nick Nelson got a pitch coming up for Kevin. That's a strike one. That's on one. So I just messed up the national players right there. Now that's a foul ball. That's a foul tip, and that's on one. And Nick Nelson got a little pitch coming to Kevin. Right, that catches him. And that's a ball. That's a 1-1. And Nelson Cruz will advance to third base. And Josh Bell will advance to second base. And Nick Nelson got no pitch coming for Kevin. That's a ball two, and that's a 2-1. And Nick Nelson got no pitch coming up for Kevin. He swings that one. High up in the air. And Roger Stock caught that one. And Kevin Lewis is out. And that's the bat for the Nationals. We have Mikhail Franco coming the bat for the Nationals. We have national players on second base and third base. 1 out. 5 and 6. Here we go. And then Nelson got a pitch coming. There we go. He swings at that one. That's high in the air, and it's caught by Matt Vernon. Oh no! Don't back down. Oh! And Nelson Cruz has signed the home plate to score a run. And the score is the Phillies had 3 runs, the Nationals had 4 runs, and the Nationals had taken the lead in the bottom of the 6th. You got 5 bases on second base. The coming next to bat for the Nationals, we have Luis Garcia coming next to bat for the Nationals. We have 1 national player on second base, 2 outs, 5 of the 6. Here we go. Nick Nelson do a pitch up for Luis, right in the catcher's glove. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Nick Nelson do another pitch coming up for Luis. He's swinging that one high in the air, calling without feeling. Go back in time. Oh. And then Josh Bell comes in the home plate to score another run. And now the score is the Phillies have 3 runs, the Nationals have 5 runs. And now the Nationals got the 5th run score in the bottom of the 6th. Thanks to Josh Bell. Alright, we just let the Nationals just score runs out here. And we got here coming to bat for National players on second base. And 2 outs, 5 of the 6, he will. And Nick Nelson do a pitch on here. Yeah. And he swings it down behind the air, couldn't catch the top. That was 3 outs. That's 3 outs for the Nationals. The score is the Phillies had 3 runs. The Nationals had 5 runs. And the Nationals had taken the lead in the bottom of the 6th with 2-run scores. And that is the end of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do with their turn to bat at the top of the 7th. The Phillies did get some men on base and score some runs. We are down a couple of runs. We are really down 2 runs. So we got to get 2 more runs. We got to get 2 more run scores to tie the game on. So in the top of the 7th, the Phillies got to score 2 more runs to tie the game on. I feel like the Washington Nationals got all the momentum tonight. Coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Vargas and Stock coming up the bat for the Phillies. The play players on base, 0 out, top of 7. Here we go. And we got Carl Edwards coming up the pitch for the Nationals. So Carl Edwards Jr. got the pitch coming to be Vargas. Get ready. You got Ross that one. And that runner catches gone. And that's strike 1, and that's on 1. Yeah, I agree with you, King Vic. The score is the Phillies have 3 runs, the Nationals have 5 runs, the Nationals take the lead in the bottom of the 6th. And here we go. And Carter would use the pitch of the velocity, swing that one, the right to the outfield. And he caught that one. And Vargas' start is out. We got Matt Buehler coming up the bat for the Phillies. No free players on base. 1 out. Top of the 7th, here we go. Carl Edwards Jr. got a pitch going to be mad. Get ready. Ready to catch the go. That's strike 1. That's on 1. And Carl Edwards Jr. got another pitch going to be mad. Get ready. And that's a ball. That's a 1-1. And Carl Edwards Jr. got another pitch coming up for a man. And that is a ready to catch the go. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And Carl Edwards Jr. got another pitch coming for you, man. Get ready for the ready to catch the go. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-1. So, Kiva, you on that? You're watching the Nationals fan. Okay. Well, let me tell you this: the Phillies beat the Nationals on Thursday. We took game one for y'all, 10-1, and we took the first game of doubleheader from y'all. So, yeah, So we took the first, we took the doubleheader from y'all too. So yeah. So what's that tell you right there? With that good, and so it was you doing that picture for a minute. Right there, he caught that one, and Matt Billy is out. Oh, really? So what baseball team are you a fan of anyway, Kingman? Because I want to know what baseball team you're a fan of. And we got Yale, London coming up the bat for the Phillies. We got no Phillies players on base. 2 outs, top of 7, here we go. Colin Jr.'s got a base coming up for you. And that's a straight, and that's a foul ball, and that's on 1. You're a Yankees fan, see? I wonder how your Yankees doing this season because I mean they must be doing great. They must be doing good. You a Yankees fan watching the Phillies and Nationals on live stream. Oh, that's just saying no one. And Colin Edwin Jr. got a base coming up for you. And let's look at that one, and that's strike 2, and that's 0-2. And Colin Edwin Jr. got a base coming up for you. Let's look at that one. And outfield, and that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Phillies had 3 runs, the Nationals had 5 runs, and move on to the bottom of the 7, ladies and gentlemen. But it's the Nationals turn at the bat. Let's see what the Nationals can do with their turn at the bat at the bottom of the 7. Well, let me check to see what the Nationals do. Who the Yankees play? Because let me look this up right now. Here we go. Well, dang, y'all playing the Blue Jays tonight? Y'all 10-1. Oh wow, I'm gonna have to score my phone on you. Tell the figure. I've been the Blue Jays. Dang, well, that says a whole lot right there. I have a 3-game series against the Blue Jays, and y'all beating them right now. I'll say the Blue Jays. My Blue Jays ain't nothing. Wait, I gotta look at y'all. What's y'all looking at anyway? Hold on. The Yankees are 47-16 on the season. What? What the heck? Y'all in the AL East. Y'all number 1. Dang, y'all. The Yankees are good this season. I ain't gonna lie. This is why I say I don't like any team from New York. Not the Mets, not even the Yankees. Because the Mets and the Yankees are 2 teams that's hard to beat. Because the Mets are in our division, and the Phillies can't even beat them. Every time we go to the Cedar Field in New York, we can't beat the Mets. And that's the thing on our schedule. Good thing we never had the Yankees on the schedule, because that'd be a nightmare for the Phillies. We got Corn Evil pitching he's gonna be pitching in this game. And he's doing he's doing the bottom of the 7. Thank God. He ain't closing. Woo! Thank God for that. I was about to say this. When you pitch to the bottom of the 7, you better come on with it. So we have Victor Roberts coming to the bat for the Nationals. No national players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the 7. Here we go. Coordinator got a pitch coming to Victor. Right now, catcher's gun. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And going in, we got a pitch coming up for Victor. Right now, catches gun. And that's strike one. That's a 1-1. And going in, we got a pitch coming up for Victor. He swings at that one. That's a foul ball. That's a 1-2. I always say Kid is also my favorite YouTube subscriber of all time. He's my day one YouTube subscriber, and then got nothing to hinder him being a Yankees fan. I don't know what that is. You just want to watch it. You just want to watch a good baseball game. You don't care what team wins in this game. As long as you see a good baseball game, that's all that matters right there. You biased in this one because no matter who wins, you just biased in this one. I understand that. And Courtney will do another pitch up to Victor. Victor swings at that one. Another foul ball, and it's still 1-2. And Courtney, we got another pitch coming up for Victor, and that's another foul ball, still 1-2. And Courtney do another pitch up for Victor. He swings at that one, high in the air, and Matt Benny caught that one. And Victor Rob Russ is out. I thought this was a video game. No. I'm watching the real life MLB on the TV. I'm watching the real life MLB on the TV. That's what I'm doing. I'm watching it on TV. I'm doing it in the real, and it's a lot of paper playing. Playing the Blue Jays, just a warm-up game. It's not the video game. It's a lot of paper. I'm watching the game. I'm watching the game on the TV. That's why you can't see the television because then like the typewriter in front of him. Coming up next to bat for the Nationals, we have Lane Thompson coming up to bat for the Nationals. The National players on base. 1 out, bottom of the 7. Here we go. Coming in, we do a pitch up away. And he swings at that one. That's a foul ball, and that's on 1. And guys, I'm watching this game on the ABC Sports Philadelphia channel. So, yeah. And going in, we got another pitch coming up away. Right now, catcher's go. That is strike 2. That's a swing and a miss. That's strike 2. That's 0-2. And going in, we do another pitch up for away. Right now, catcher's go. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. And going in, we got another pitch coming up away. Right now, catcher's go. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-2. Yeah, you have to watch my Let's Plays on MLB The Show 22. Junior Midway, that's a baseball player, came in. You can see how I'm doing my creative player. I'm with the Matthews, though. Yeah, because he got drafted by the Phillies, and he plays on the, and he got drafted by the Phillies, and he did good doing on the AA team, which the fine Phillies. He got up to the AAA team on Phillies. Now he's on the MLB. Now he got called up to the Phillies and that MLB team in the video game, and he's actually doing well on that team. He did a second season with him. Yeah. And that's another 20 picture of Lane. That's ball 3. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. And swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Lane Thomas is out. Guys is in there. Yeah, and this is a live paper play, guys, where I watch the real live MLB, not the one the league that's on TV. Coming up next to bat for the Nationals, we have Juan Soto coming to bat for the Nationals. The National players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the 7. Here we go. Going in, we got a pitch coming up for Juan. Runner catches go. That's strike 1. That's on 1. And going in, we got another pitch coming up for Juan. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. That's 0-2. Yeah, because I got the whole playlist of my credit card and I'm really show 22. So you have to look at that because, Yeah, because, You don't have to fall asleep and all this. You can't even look at the game. He's sleeping. He's like, the game is asleep. Going in, we got another pitch coming up for another pitch coming up for 1. The second one was a foul ball 1-2. And going there, we got a little pitch coming up for one. Right, that catcher's good. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. This is one of the St. Louis Cardinals, New Jersey, and the ball game. And coming in, we got a pitch coming up for the 1. Right, that catcher's good. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-2. This is biggest audience, at least that's a good thing. And going there, we got a pitch coming up with Juwan, right, the catcher's good. And that's 3 outs for the Nationals. The score is the Phillies had 3 runs, the Nationals had 5 runs, and that's the end of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. And it's the Phillies' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. It's their turn at the bat at the top of the 8th. Yeah, I do like baseball. Yeah, I watch the Phillies sometimes here and there. I watch them like before I did the live play-by-plays King Vid. I used to watch the Phillies here and there, but I wasn't really so into the baseball because it was like a long game and stuff. I was really into it. But then when I started watching last season, the one season I watched, I didn't really like do live play-plays. I was just watching it my own time. I was really into it, and then so with that line, I started watching the Sixers more. And I got into the whole Sixers team, and I liked Sixers and stuff. And I got doing a lot of Sixers. Our favorite play was on my was in the list. I have a whole playlist on last season with the Sixers. So you can watch that playlist. I got into that. I was doing the Sixers and stuff. And I said, you know what? Since I watched the Phillies and get into it, I started, why I don't start doing some Phillies our favorite plays, and get another because nobody on YouTube does Phillies does the Phillies of your Phillies our favorite plays. Breaking out the games by inning, and do it like that, and giving their analysis on the games. Nobody does that, so I said, let me try doing it. Cause I did the ones on the Sixers and stuff, cause everybody does the whole looking at the Sixers game quarter by quarter and all that stuff. So I said, I started doing that first, and then I started doing the Phillies our favorite plays, and I said, I'm gonna keep this going. Once I started it, I was like, I'm gonna keep this going. And I try to do certain games I can do what it's not like it's a game that's like 9:40 at night. I couldn't do it when I was working. Now instead of doing the work weeks, and now that I'm off for the summer, I can do more of the streams because I got more time. I love YouTube. I had to get myself back on track. I had to get back to focus on my goal. Yeah, that's a good thing, but here we go, guys. So pitching for the Nationals is Kyle Finnegan, and Kyle Finnegan is a good pitcher that the Nationals had. And he pitched in the first game of the doubleheader today. So he's pitching again. Coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Swoon coming up the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base, 0 out. Top of the inning, here we go. Kyle Finnegan got a pitch coming to Kyle Swoon. Right, the catch is good. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. That's 0-1. And Kyle Swoon is DH tonight because they got Vice in the lineup. So at the end of this year, I'll have my own company opening and running. That's good enough. And Kyle Finnegan got a pitch coming up for you. Kyle, get ready. Right, the catch is done. And that's a ball. That's a 1-1. And Kyle Finnegan got a pitch coming up for you. Kyle, get ready. Right, the catch is done. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. I already know on the top of my head, King Vid, the Yankees are gonna make it to the postseason. I already know that. I can see it now. The Yankees are gonna make it to the postseason anyway because they're that good in the division anyway. In the AL East, so they're gonna make it to the postseason anyway. So unless there's one team that can knock their winning streak off, then yeah. But other than that, they're gonna make it to the postseason because they are. If they already got a wild card spot already. They already got one, then they already in there. So that's all I got. That's what I'm saying right there. Got a ping, got another piece coming up for Kyle, and that's a ball two. That's a 2-1. Got a ping, another pitch for Kyle. That's a ball three. That's a 3-1. Got a ping, another pitch for Kyle scoring, and that's ball four. And Kyle scorer is walked and will advance to first base. These niggas top to change it. Man, I don't know about that. Because you got the Atlanta Braves. The Atlanta Braves are the hot streak right now. So, you know, the Atlanta Braves might try to make it back in that postseason. If y'all ever played the Atlanta Braves in the World Series, I swear that's going to be a tough one right there. Because they on a hot streak right now. And coming up next for the Phillies, we have Reese Hoskins coming to bat for the Phillies. We have one free player on first base, 0 out, top 8. Here we go. And Kyle Bling got a pitch to Reese, get ready. And that is strike one, that's 0-1. You got faith in your team? Yeah, I know. Because I have another Phillies fan on YouTube who's a fan of another team. Have you ever heard of Life in Sports Talk with Jay? Well, he's a Seattle Mariners fan, and he really has faith in his team, and they're not doing so well this season, so he's another one who's like, you know, another baseball fan too, so, but Jake's a Seattle Mariners fan, so, you know, yeah, you know about him, yeah, because he was in the stream earlier, the first one, yeah. If you go to his channel, watch his videos, man, you talk about how his team is and everything, so, yeah. And Cal Baker doing that pitch up for Reese. Rodney catches his gun. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And Cal Baker got the pitch up when Reese get ready. Rodney catches his gun. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And Cal Baker got the pitch up when Reese get ready. Right, and Reese will get that one. And that's a foul ball. And it's 2-2. The Phillies are a good team, though. Yeah, they are. They just like out here want to win it on a hot winning streak. I was like, what? Nobody can stop them. A 14-game winning streak? The Atlanta Braves on a 14-game winning streak. That is something. And Kyle Baker got another pitch because Reese get ready. Rodney catches gun. And that's a ball 3. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. That's why I said, King, you've been missing out on the Sixers out plays I did last season, man. It was good. It was a good time though. And I got Sixers jerseys and everything I wear when I stream and stuff. You had to see when I wear those. And Kyle Finnegan doing a picture of Reese swinging that one. And then I'm finna call that one. I'm finna call that one. Call that one. And Reese Hoskins is out. If I saw him gets in this game, but I'm in the jersey when he gets in the game. And next to bat for the Phillies, we have JT Ramirez coming up to bat for the Phillies. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos coming to bat for the Phillies. We have one free player on first base, 2 outs, 78. Here we go. And Kyle Finnegan got a pitch coming up for Nick. Finally swing to that one. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. That's 0-1. And Coffee got a piece coming up for me. Wait, with that one. Oh, this is another outfit right there. And Kyle Swoon advances to second base, and that ball was out of play. And the Nick Castellanos is safe and will stay at first base, and Kyle Swoon will advance to second base. Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies. We have JT Ranger coming up the bat for the Phillies. We got we got three players on first base and second base. One out, top of the eighth. Here we go. And Kyle Frazier got a pitch coming for you. JT, get ready. And the catch is good. That's strike one. That's on one. That's tough. So last year, I was there with Drake, and Drake tried pass, so I just had to wake up and drink some more. And I couldn't drink it and got myself right. Yeah, because drinking does is not really good for you on Caribbean. That's not good. When you drink, you can do some crazy stuff when you drink. And coffee, got a little bit for you, JT. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. That's 0-2. His Bryson was not even in the lineup, but he's still in the game. And Calvin got a bit kind of for JT switched at that one. It was right into the that's foul. That's a foul, and that's a foul ball, and that's still 0-2. Let's go in the game. Oh, I'm getting excited right here. I say he's gonna be it, but he's gonna be. When we get in this game, that's gonna be a fun time. Calvin got no pitch for JT to get ready. And JT with that one. Come on, Calvin. Come on, Simon. Come on, JT. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. The score is the Phillies had 3 runs. The Nationals got 5 runs. Wait, you gotta check that? Hold on. Wait a minute. We gotta view the play. Hold on. Wait, okay, let me see. Let's over the first. Okay. I know JT remember this stuff in that first base bag. Yeah, he did. He did get there. Review that playoffs. Review that. Because JT remembers this stuff in that bag. Review that. Rice getting the game. What jersey is? Oh yeah, let's go hit the jersey on my face. That's how I get the game. I gotta put it on. Alright, guys, I got the Bryce Harper jersey on because I saw him getting it. He gonna come in the game. So I had to put it on real fast. You know. You're drinking Crown Royal. All that stuff gonna do you good. Not good for you, David. So JT Music is saved and will stay at first base. Here we go, y'all. MVP's coming up, y'all. Got the jersey on. I had to put it on real fast. So we get in this game, y'all. So we count it next. Here we go, y'all. Oh, you know what time it is, y'all. Time for that chant, y'all. MVP, MVP, MVP. Harbor Nation, Harbor Nation. 3-time MVP Bryce Harper coming. 3-time MVP Bryce Harper coming up the bat for the Phillies. We got 3 players on first base and third base, 2 outs. Top of the 8. Here we go. We got to put the jersey on. We had to put it on real quick. And Kyle Finnegan got the face cover for you, Bryce. Get ready. Ready, catch his gun. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. The Bryce was pitching right there. He pitching. Oh, have a good day. And Kyle Finnegan got the face cover up for Bryce. Ready to catch his gun. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-0. You got that face cover up for you, Bryce. Get ready. Ready to catch his gun. Ready to catch his gun. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-0. So we had JT got first base, then we got Castle at third base. And Kyle Finnegan got that pitch to be Bryce. Get ready. Ready to catch his gun. That's ball 4. Wait, that's not, that don't count? Wait. Bryce got swinging. That's strike 1. That's a 3-1. Come on, y'all. Why you gotta do Bryce like that? Come on. Don't do my favorite play like that. That's where you had to throw it in. I got the jersey. I got the luck of the Bryce Harper jersey. Come on, bring the one. Come on. What bench is man? Got a face coming for me. Bryce, get ready. And swing that one. Oh, right into the dirt. Come on, Castle. Run to score 1. Come on. Go on, JT. Yes, Castle and JT ran the both score a run. And now we had to give him a 5. And Bryce Harper advances to second base. I'm talking about. So the score is the Phillies have 5 runs. The Nationals have 5 runs. We have a tie baseball game, ladies and gentlemen. Because we got a 2-run score. We got 2 runs scored. We got 2 runs scored in by Kyle Schwarber and JT Miller. JT Miller and Kyle Schwarber both because we're in the home plate to score a run. And we got 2 runs scored in by Kyle Schwarber and JT Middleton to tie the game up at 5. And Bryce Harper and the Bryce Harper go for extra innings and we'll stop at second base. That's what I'm talking about. We got a tie baseball game, ladies and gentlemen. It's 5 apiece. The Phillies got 5 runs and the Nationals got 5 runs. And now we got a tie baseball game, ladies and gentlemen. And the Phillies got 2 run scores in the top of the top of the 8th to tie the game up. That's what I'm talking about. Bryce is like, yeah, hype it up, Bryce. That's how what we do. We score runs out here. Yeah. Hey, calm down, big y'all. Too high. Calm down. Man, calm down, y'all. Gotta calm it down, yo. Woo! It's going 2 runs just to get back in this game. Jesus, thank you. I was just down. It was 5 still. Yeah, some of the Philly fans at the game, we are hyped up now. Team is back in this. We made a comeback. We got back in this game. Now we just got to take the lead and stop on these Nationals throats. We got to stop on these Nationals throats. Pitching change for the Nationals. Hey, look at the bicep of Joey's. Look at the bicep of Joey's. Always work. Man is good. Okay. Yeah, okay. Here's a picture for the Phillies. So we had Nelson Cruz coming back for the National Base on base zeros. Top bottom eight, here we go. Here's a picture for Nelson, that's a strike one, is on one. And here's a picture for Nelson, that's strike two, is on two. Here's a picture for Nelson, right to catch the go, that's a ball, that's a 1-2. Here's a picture for Nelson, that's a catch the go, that's a ball two, that's a 2-2. And just read another picture for Nelson. He's reading that one. That's a foul ball. And that's a two. And it's still 2-2. And just read got another pitch coming up for Nelson. He swings that one. Swing and miss. That's strike three. And that's 3 outs. That's strike three. And Nick Nelson is out. And Nelson Cruz is out. And then next to bat for the Nationals, we have Josh Bell coming to bat for the Nationals. National plays on base. 1 out by Lee. He will. This Reds got a pitch coming for Josh. Right now, catch the gun. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. So that's why they bought these really big spoon. It was bad in the fifth, okay? And this week, I know, oh wait, oh, took a time out. We got bad numbers at that football for you. This week, I know it's gonna be Josh swing that one. Well, oh, right into that visit and go. And that is, and Josh Bell is out. And the next bat for the Nationals, we have Killer Lewison coming to bat for the Nationals. We have the National players on base, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th, here we go. And just read the picture for Killer. And that is strike one, that's on one. And just read got another pitch coming up for Killer. And that catch is good. And that's straight, and enjoy that one. That's a foul ball. And that's 0-2. And just read got another pitch coming up for Killer. And that's another foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And Julius Marie got a base coming up for Kevin. It's okay. Running. Do it first. Not in time. And Kevin Rizzo is safe and will stay at first base. And Prince Alfred tried to get him out, but he didn't run. The throw was not in time. And that's the bat for the Nationals. We have Mikael Franco on the bat for the Nationals. And then we have one national player on first base, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Yeah, Julius Maria got a base coming up for Mikael. And the catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. Man, can't really just enjoy himself tonight because he ain't even in the street no more. And Julius Maria got another base coming up for Miguel. And he swung at that one. And that is a foul ball, and that's a 1-1. I mean, now I took it over. Oh, okay. I'll keep getting there. Okay, Parker has to take a time out. Alright, here we go. Julius Maria got another base coming up for Miguel. And right, the catch is good. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. I keep forgetting that keep at work. I forget that. And Julius Maria got another base coming up for Miguel. Right, the catch is good. That's a strike 2. That's a 2-2. Julius Maria got another base coming up for Miguel. He swings at that one. That's a foul ball, and it's still 2-2. Put a piece of ice cream I was eating them. And Julius Maria got a base coming up for Miguel. He swings that one. Oh, right in the dirt. I know Castle caught that. And Cal Fargo advances to first base. And Karen Wilson advances to third base. Here comes the pitching coach coming to talk to Juice Familiar. We got my visit. The pitching coach coming to the mound to talk to Juice Familiar. And up next, the bat for the Nationals, we have Luis Garcia coming up the bat for the Nationals. We have National players on first base and third base, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. And just made got a pitch coming up for Lewis, but the catch is good. That's strike one, that's on one. And just made got a pitch coming up for Lewis. He swung at that one. And that is a foul ball, that's 0-2. And just made got a pitch coming up for Lewis. And that is strike three. And that's 3 outs for the Nationals. So the score is the Phillies have 5 runs, the Nationals have 5 runs, and that is the end of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. We move on to the 9th and final inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. It's their turn to bat at the top of the 9th. The best we're going to do. They got the best room. So coming off the bat for the Phillies, we have Boston Stock coming back for the Phillies. We got no play players on base. 0 outs, top of 9. Here we go. And Tanner ready. Got a pitch coming for you guys to get ready. Ready, catch and go. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Tanner ready. Got another pitch coming up for you guys to get ready. And that's a strike 1. That's a 1-1. And Tanner ready. Got another pitch coming for you guys in. And he swings to that one. That's a foul ball. And that's a 1-2. And Tanner ready. Got another pitch coming for you guys to get ready. Ready, catch and go. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-2. Taylor ready. Got another pitch coming to you guys, so get ready. And Wesley swings at that one. It's another foul ball. It's still 2-2. Taylor ready. Got another pitch coming to you guys. Get ready. That's ball 3. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. And Taylor ready. Throw another pitch up the ball. So he swings at that one. High in the air. The catcher caught that one. Outfield caught that one. And Bryson Stott is out. So the next at bat for the Phillies, we have Matt Viewing comes to bat for the Phillies. No Phillies plays on base. 1 out. Top of the 9th. Here we go. And Taylor over there got another pitch going to be back and ready. And then strike 1. That's on 1. So the Phillies winning. It's a tie game right now. It's a tie game in that fan. The Phillies have 5 runs, the Nationals have 5 runs. We have a tie baseball game. The baseball game is tied at 5 apiece. And the ball is going in. Okay, so the second ball is 1-1. And here we go. And Taylor doing another pitch up the man. He swings it. The ball's high in the air. It's going way back. And that ball is gone. Solo home run for Matt Viewing. And the Phillies have taken the lead in the top of the 9th. The Phillies have taken the lead in the top of the 9th. The score is the Phillies have 6 runs, the Nationals have 5 runs, and the Phillies have taken the lead in the top of the 9th. And the Phillies have got the lead extended in the top of the 9th thanks to Matt Viewing's home run. We got these goals coming with the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies batters on base. 1 out. Top of the 9th. Here we go. And Danny O'Neill got a pitch coming up for Dean. And that is strike one, that's on one. And Teddy Renee got another pitch coming up for Didi. And that is a foul ball, and that's 0-2. And that is strike three. And Didi records is out. That's the bat for the Phillies is Kyle Swilling. Kyle Swilling comes to the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies players on base. 2 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Then we need to pitch up the Kyle. That's strike one. That's on one. And Teddy O'Leary do another pitch up for Kakarani. And that's strike two. And that's 0-2. And Teddy O'Leary another pitch up for Kakarani with Money catches done. That's a ball. That's a 1-2. And Kyle Swilling and Teddy O'Leary do another pitch up for Kyle Swilling that happened here. And that's a foul. That's a foul ball. And that's still 1-2. And swinging and Taylor they do another pitch up for Kyle. And that is strike and swinging the miss, and that's strike three. And Kyle Swilling is out. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. The score is the Phillies have 6 runs. The Nationals have 5 runs. And we move on to the bottom of the ninth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Nationals' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Nationals can do. It's their turn at the bat at the bottom of the ninth. And I agree with Faith Taylor. He said on Twitter too. This team is insane. The Phillies, yeah. Cause they about to win the second game of the doubleheader. This would be the first time the Phillies win two games of a doubleheader. They won the second game of the doubleheader. This will be the first time we hear that the Phillies won two games of a doubleheader. Cause they couldn't even win the 2 games of a doubleheader at home. They couldn't do that when it was a Mother's Day game. When they had 2 doubleheaders on the same day. It was Mother's Day. They couldn't even win the game. They won the first game on Mother's Day in the doubleheader, but they couldn't win the second one. But now they're on the road. They can do that. I tell you, Rod Johnson is changing his team around. That's why the Phillies are playing so much better than him. Now she's going to play for somebody. We got Andrew. We take a picture for the Phillies. And we got here at the Ramsey. Picture coming up the bat for the Nationals. The National players on base, 0 outs. Top, bottom of the ninth. Here we go. And we got a pitch coming up for the here. And that is strike one. That's on one. And got another pitch coming up for you here. Right, the catch is gone. And that's a ball. And that's a 1-1. And really got another pitch coming for you here. He swings at that one. And that's a foul ball. And that's a 1-2. And really got another pitch coming up for you. And that is strike three. And here and the Windsor is out. Coming up next to bat for the Nationals, we have Cesar Hernandez coming up to bat for the Nationals. The Nationals players on base, 1 out. Bottom of the ninth, here we go. Andrew really got a pitch coming up for you, Cesar. Get ready. All right, that catch is gone. That's strike one. That's on one. Oh wait, no wait. There's Jadel Hernandez coming to the bat for the National players on base. 1 out. Bottom of the ninth, here we go. Andrew really got a pitch up for him. You do, and that's strike one. That's on one. And you really got no pitch coming for you there. Right to the dirt. And that is a base hit. And Yadier Hernandez is going to stay at first base. I always get the Hernandez mixed up because I know there's Cesar Hernandez and then there's Hernandez. I forgot they had that other one. And then next, the bat for the Nationals, they have Wayne Thompson on the bat for the Nationals. You have one National player on first base, 1 out. Bottom of the ninth, here we go. Andrew really got a pitch coming up for Wayne. Right, that catches on. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. And Andrew got a pitch coming up for Wayne. He swings at that one. That's a foul ball, and that's a 1-1. And the individual do a pitch over to Reese Housen to make sure that Jerry Hernandez doesn't get off the first base bag. And that's pick over 10, number 1 in that first base. Here you go. Easy release. You got a piece coming up for Malay. And that catches them. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And really, you got a piece coming up for Wayne. And the catch is good. That's a strike 2. That's a 2-2. No swing and a miss, and that's strike 2, and that's a 2-2. And you really got another piece coming for Wayne. And that's a 5-0-2, and that's strike, and that's strike 3. And Lane Thompson is out. And Lane Thomas is out. And the catcher JT coming up to the mound to talk to Angel Bailey team. And the general manager by Thompson coming up to the mound too. Okay. Pitching change for the Phillies. That means Angel Bailey is done for the night. And they're bringing in Ed and Jose Alvarado. You know, Alvarado did good in game 1. They say he's when he ever win the game in game 1. He said he was closing the game. He was a closing pitcher in game 1. And that's how we won the game. So the Phillies are not winning. Yes, they are. They're winning right now. They winning right now. King Bid. It's 6-5. The Phillies have 6 runs. The Nationals have 5 runs. So the Phillies are winning because it's 6-5 right now. So the Phillies got 6 runs. The Nationals got 5 runs. So the Phillies are winning. So I know what you're talking about, King Bid. The Phillies are winning. You know when the Yankee fans talk, they know. They don't know the stuff when the Yankee fans talks. So and we got Jose Alvarado coming in. We got Jose Alvarado coming in to replace Angel Valenti. So yeah. And Jose Alvarado's a good pitcher, man. He got 7.80 ERA, and he's really a good pitcher. And that's the guy we used in game one. The Spy Game Series against the Nationals helped us close the game out and help us win the game. So you know. There you go. So I'll come down to you, Jose. Close out this game. We need one more out. One more out to win the game. One more. And then we did the first two. You know, you gotta do this last person out, and then we got the game. So we had Juan Soto coming in batting for the Nationals. We got one national player on first base. 2 outs, bottom 9. Here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch to number 1. Right now, catch is done. That's a ball. That's a 1-0. Come in here, King Ben. Say something one second. Because right now, I will tell you the score of this game right now. And you're going to be salty. Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming up for 1. And that's a foul tip. That's a 1. And it's a 1-1. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming for 1. Right now, catch is done. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming up for 1. Right now, catch is done. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-1. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming up for 1. Right now, catch is done. And that's a ball. And that's a foul. And that's a strike. That's strike 2. And that's a 3-2. And that's a full count. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It all comes down to this. Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming for that's ball and that's ball 4. And you know what? Soto advances to first base. Soto is Walter will advance to first base, and Yender Jimenez will advance to second base. Here we go. Next to bat for the Nationals, we have Nelson Cruz coming up to bat for the Nationals. We got national players on first base and second base. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Here we go. Come on, Jose Alvarado. You have to strike this guy out, man. Let's win this game. Come on. That's a Caesar Hernandez is going to replace Jimenez on second base. Okay. Jose Alvarado got a base coming up for Nelson. And then catches girl, and that is a strike one, that's on one. Shaking in my way, Joe. Shaking the edge of my seat. Jose Alvarado got a base coming up for Nelson. And then catches girl. That's a ball, that's a 1-1. Jose Alvarado got a base coming up for Nelson. And then he swings at that one. Then he throws the first ball. Ah! Overthrown Reese Haskins. Ah, no. And the Nationals, no, did they get it? Oh, and they got that, and they got another one scoring. Now we got the tie baseball game. The Phillies got 6 runs, the Nationals got 6 runs. Now we got a tie baseball game again, ladies and gentlemen. And we got one of their players out. We got national player on second and third. Tie the game. Oh, we could have had this. We're going to extra innings. I'm going to be like, you know what? How did he throw that and then miss Reese Haskins? High throw, really? Come on, really though. Did they? We got Russell at the third base. We got Nelson Cruz on second base, and then we got Josh Bell on first base. Yeah, that's the air right there. Okay, here we go. If we go on the extra innings, the Phillies better win the extra innings. That's all I gotta say. And we got Kevin Goons coming at the bat for the Nationals. We got Kevin Goons coming at the bat for the Nationals. We got bases loaded for the Nationals. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. Here we go. And Jose Alvarado will pitch up to Kevin, and that's a foul ball, and that's on 1. And Jose Alvarado got no pitch coming up for Kevin. He swings at that one. That's another foul ball, and that's on 2. Jose Alvarado got no pitch coming up for Kevin. He swings at that one. No! Ow! Oh, come on! Really? No. Oh! Good. The Phillies have 6 runs. The Nationals have 6 runs. And that is the end of the night, ladies and gentlemen. We are moving on to extra innings, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to extra innings, ladies and gentlemen. So, we're moving on to extra innings, ladies and gentlemen. And we're moving on to the 10th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. When it's turn at the bat at the top of the 10th and extra innings. Whoo! We're going to extra innings, boys. 10th inning, top of the 10th. The Phillies had to score another run to close the game. They had to score another one. In the 10th inning, they had to score another. At the top of the 10th, they had to score another run to win the game. That's the only way. Last time the Phillies won at 10th, when extra inning situation like this, we lost in extra innings. We lost in the 10th inning. So the Phillies had to win in the top of the 10th. They had to. They had to get men on base. And then when they had to get all men, they had to get the bases loaded, and then somebody got to score a run, or somebody got to hit a home run to close the game. Somebody do a walk-up home run just to end the game. That would be amazing. And Ken Vick was in here. Even though we got going on the extra innings, y'all. We got to go to extra innings. This is gonna be one of those situations right here. Here we go, y'all. Extra innings. Look at that, this. So they have Steven Hayes pitching for the Nationals. We got Casper out in the outfield in the second base. So next to batter for the Phillies, we have Reese Houston coming to bat for the Phillies. We have one for player on second base. 0 outs, top of the 10th. Here we go. And Steven threw a pitch up to the Reese, and that is a strike one. That's on one. And Steven threw another pitch up for Reese. Finally catches gone, and that's a strike two, and that's on 1-2. Now that's a foul ball. That's on 1-2. And Steven got another pitch coming for Reese. Get ready. Finally catches gone. And that's a ball. That's a 1-2. And Steven doing another pitch up for Reese. Get ready. Finally catches gone. That's a ball two. That's a 2-2. And Steven got another pitch coming for Reese. Get ready for him. And his catch is good. That's a ball. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. And Steven got another pitch coming for Reese. And that's ball four. That's ball four. And Reese Hoskins is walking will advance to first base. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos coming to bat for the Phillies. We got 3 players on first base and second base. 0 outs. Top of the 10th. Here we go. See, we got the pitch coming to Nick. Nick swings that one. Oh. No. Got on bat and bag. And Castellanos is out. So Reese Hoskins advances to second base, and Castle advances to third base. Oh yeah, Castle is scoring for this. He can go right to home plate and score that one. Come on, JT. Get Castle at home. Let's score that one so we can close the game off. In this game, come on in. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have JT and Ranger coming to bat for the Phillies. We have Phillies players on second base and third base. One out, top of the 10th. Here we go. What's the score? The score is 6-6. The score is the Phillies have 6 runs, the Nationals have 6 runs, and we have a tie game, y'all. And we're in the extra innings. We're in the top of the 10th now. I'm gonna tell the camera that because you know that's inappropriate. Can't be doing that. Wait. What's this happening here? Wait a minute. And JT hit that ball, goes out of play. And JT advances to first base. But Castle comes in the home plate to score a run. And the score is the Phillies have 7 runs, and the Nationals, Castlewoman and Reese Hoskins come in the home plate to score 2 runs. And the score is the Phillies have 7 runs, the Nationals have 6 runs, and the Phillies have taken the lead in the top of the 10th. Now you want to review this? Oh, come on now. You want to complain to the web? But you have heard going to complain to us about things? Come on. Oh, we're going to be complaining about this. Yeah. It's always got to be West Coast complaining to the West. You're going to have Alvarado pitching. We're going to have Alvarado batting. He's a pitcher. He don't bat. Yeah. Oh, they're going to have Alvarado batting. This is going to be something. That Alvarado don't do this. He only a pitcher. He don't know nothing about batting. He never picked up a baseball bat. Oh, this is going to be something. Now we got 2 runs scoring. So the score is the Phillies have 8 runs. The Nationals have 6 runs, and the Phillies had a 2-run score in the game for Castlewoman and JT Remington. Got a 2-run score for Castlewoman and Reese Hoskins. The score is the Phillies have 8 runs, the Nationals have 6 runs, and the Phillies have taken the lead in the top of the 10. So right now, Kimberly, the score is 8-6. The Phillies got 2. They got another score added onto the scoreboard now. It's 8-6. The Phillies are on top now with 1 out. And now the Nationals, man, you want to complain to the ref. Get him a tag. Throw him out the game. Eject him out of the game, please. Eject him out of the baseball game. Go eject him out of the baseball game. He fight with the ref. He fight with the arm. Get him out the game. Go get him out the game. Because now you're going to complain with the ref. You need to get out the game then. Get out the game then, because you're going to complain with the ref. Get out the game then. You're complaining. Your team is down 2 run scores. You want to fight with the arms. So our team is red hot. That's why we call it the red hot Phillies. We got the red hot Phillies because we know how to get things done. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Jose Alvarado coming up to bat for the Phillies. We got one pretty player on first base, 1 out, top of the 10th. Here we go. And 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 Steve, we got a pitch coming up for Jose. Run the catch go. That's strike one. That's on one. And see, we got another pitch coming up for Jose. Riding the catch go. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. And see, we got another pitch coming up for Jose. Riding the catch go. That's a ball too. That's a 2-1. And see that your Yankees boys beat the Blue Jays 12-3. So y'all that good. Yeah. Well, yeah, swing hit that ball, it goes right over there. Oh, and we tossed it advanced and made it the second base. And then the second one is a strike two. That's a 2-2. And JT Realmuto made it to second base, and it saved at second base. And the Yankees are 48-16 on the season. Woo, y'all that good. And that is strike three. And Jose Alvarado is out. I don't know what the hell thinking about the pitcher go batting. That I don't know why Thompson was thinking of that. But that was gonna work. We got Alec Bohm coming up the bat for the Phillies. And we got one Philly player on first base. 2 outs, top of the 10th. Here we go. And Steve, we got a pitch coming for y'all to get ready. And that is strike one. That's 1-1. And Steve, we got another pitch coming for y'all to get ready. Ready to catch his zone. And that's a ball, and that's a 1-1. I know he came in still watching, even though he's watching. Now he's watching now. And see, we got another pitch coming for you, Allen. Trying to catch his gun. That's a ball two. That's a 2-1. The game ain't over yet. You can't be saying that right now. And see, you guys got another pitch coming up for y'all. Get ready. Trying to catch his gun. That's a strike two. That's a 2-2. And Steven got another pitch coming for y'all to get ready. Steven got another pitch coming for y'all to get ready. And that's a foul ball, and it's still 2-2. And see, we got another pitch coming for you, Alex. Get ready for it. Let's see that one. And still another foul ball, and it's still 2-2. And see, we got another pitch coming for Alex. Another pitch coming for Alex. With that one. Another foul ball, and it's still 2-2. This game ain't over yet, folks. And Rose shows a great power with that bat. Yeah, he's showing a great power swing with that bat. And see, we got another face coming up for y'all to get ready for it. Find the catches though. That's a ball 3. That's a 3-2. That's a full count. They're trying to get out here with the lifestyle here. They trying to go back to the hotel. They just trying to win this game so they go back to the hotel and rest. No. Let's see him trying to reach up there. He's swinging that one. That's another foul ball, and it's still 3-2. Let's see, there's another pitch up there. He's swinging that one. On top of the first. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. And the score is the Phillies have 8 runs. The Nationals have 6 runs. And we're moving on to the bottom of the 10th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Nationals' turn at the bat. Let's see what the Nationals can do with their turn at the bat at the bottom of the 10th. If the Nationals don't do well on the bottom of the 10th, and they get out, and they get 3 outs and they get 3 outs in this game, they're gonna lose. I swear. So the Nationals got one final chance. You know, because if they get 3 outs, the game will be done. The game will be over. So that's what you're trying to say now. Keep trying to say congratulations whoever wins. You don't even know who's going to win the game here. So how you can say congratulations when you don't even know who's going to win the game? Too soon for the congratulations, yet. You found who wins first. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a good game, y'all. Ooh. We have Mikael Fogel coming up the bat for the Nationals. No National players on base. 0 out. Bottom of the 10th. Here we go. And Radaba's back to pitching, doing his actual job. He was position that he actually know how to do. Because it was bad and was horrible. Jose Alvarado got a pitch coming up for you kept right in the catcher's zone. That's strike one, that's on one, and that's got one player on base. One player on second base. He was the beginning of the second base. Okay. So Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming, here we go. And that is a swing and a miss, and that's strike 2, and that's 0-2. Jose Alvarado got a pitch coming up for McHugh, right to catch his zone. And that's a ball, that's a 1-2. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming for Mikhail. And that is strike 3. And Mikhail Blanco is out. That's 1. 2 more outs and we get the game. We win. And that's game. And then next the bat for the Nationals, we have Luis Garcia coming to bat for the Nationals. We have 1 national player on second base. 1 out, bottom of the 10th. Here we go. Jose Alvarado to pitch up for Luis. And that is a strike 1 as on 1. And Jose Alvarado got a pitch coming up for Luis. And that catches go. That's a ball. That's a 1-1. First one was a swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That's on 1. Second one was a ball, and that's a 1-1. And Jose Alvarado got a pitch coming for Luis. Get ready. And that catches go. That's a ball 2. That's a 2-1. And Jose Alvarado got a pitch coming up. Oh! Right there, he do it. Oh! Getting tired. And Luis Garcia is out. I see you over there drinking, came in. Probably not drinking, eh? And the next bat for the Nationals, you hear Alvarez come up the bat for the Nationals. You got 1 national player on third base, 2 outs, bottom of the 10th. Here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch right here. Here. Right, swing at that one. Oh, right into the dirt. Oh, don't score one, please don't score. Ah! And they score a 1. The Phillies have 8 runs. The Nationals have 7 runs. The Nationals scored another run to extend the lead in the bottom of the 10th. You can see. And that raised the second base. Come on, they scored another run. They only got 1 run left. They scored another run. They're going to tie the game on. Jesus. And put these guys, these Nationals guys away, man. And then next the bat for the Nationals, we have Caesar Hernandez on the bat for the Nationals. We have 1 national player on second base. And then do all the play. And that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. Phillies win! Phillies win in extra innings. And the score is the Phillies have 8 runs, the Nationals have 7 runs, and the Phillies have won. The Phillies have won in extra innings. The Phillies have won both doubleheader games today. Take that one, Nationals. We took both doubleheader games from y'all today. Games 2 and 3 with beat y'all doubleheaders. Ha ha. Now that's what I'm talking about. We just won our second doubleheader game today. And the Phillies won 8-7. And the Phillies have won the second game of the doubleheader. So the record is the Phillies had 3, and the Phillies move on to 35-31 in the season. The Nationals dropped down to 23-45 in the season. The Phillies get the 35 win. The Nationals get the 45 loss. And player of the game is Matt Boone with 2 for 3 for 2 home runs and 2 RBIs. First career multiple high home run game. Shout out to Matt Boone. That's our Philly player right there. Yeah. So, yeah. And the Nationals still on trash. And so, guys, make sure you, guys, thank you for coming to the second double-handed stream tonight. And we'll let you know, guys, and you should enjoy the rest of y'all Friday night. And, guys, I will not be streaming. Won't be able to stream the Game 4 tomorrow because I'll be going out. I'll be going out tomorrow. So, yeah, hope the Phillies do win the Game 4 tomorrow. And, yeah, hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Friday night. And I will see you guys. And I will see you guys on Tuesday for the Phillies at the Texas Rangers game for the 2-game series against the Texas Rangers on Tuesday at 8:05 p.m. right here on my YouTube channel. So that enough being said, guys. See you guys on Tuesday for another Phillies I play by play. And good night, everybody, and good win for the Phillies.